It's One Piece.
Yeah. This is One Piece chapter 1002, Four Emperors versus the New Generation. Last we left off, that was actually happening last week, is the Four Emperors finally got their battle started. One of the more fun chapters that I've read in a while. I still get flashbacks of the them trying to like
the face they made.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
One of my favorite things ever. But the battle.
It shows your boy Lucci.
Oh yeah, Lucci's on the front cover. I don't like the way his beard hangs. It's just like a hang, and then it's a ball at the end of it.
It has nothing to do with a jaguar, right?
I mean, it's just off-putting.
Stop hating.
It's just off-putting. I don't understand. But anyway, the battle.
Stop hating on Lucci's beard. You understand?
I'll try, Brian. I think you're frozen.
Yo, the birds have fucking like outfits on hair, and I didn't realize.
Yeah, they beat up Hachi, his actual. Not Hachi. Hattori, his actual pigeon who has the hat. Yeah. So. But yeah, the battle continues. Kaido's in his dragon form. He uses his dragon breath to attack everyone. Law is just like out. He goes, and then he's disappeared.
Fuck out of here.
It's like, oh
These
no.
kids just get hacked up.
Yeah, Eustace kid gets hacked off, but he's like, it's all right. It was scrap to begin with. Zoro just like swats him away with his sword. He's like, fuck out of here. Luffy pulls up and
he's like, this is my time.
He's like, no, thank you. Take that back. Luffy pulls up to Kaido and he hits him with that Kong rifle. It's a beautiful 2-page spread, like a really cool panel where like Luffy came in like, wow, Gazelle punched him in the fucking face. Sends Kaido backward, and as he's flying back, Eustace pulls up, does his like what was it called? The slam. Oh, Slam Gibson.
Slam Gibson. That's a rock artist, right?
I think Gibson is actually a brand of guitars, but I could be wrong.
I think
it is.
I think that's what's going on.
Yeah. Law dodges, and he's like, well, I don't know much about the anatomical chart of a dragon, but I'd guess the heart is right about here. And he just shanks him with the gamma knife, which is a big deal. And the fact that Kaido tanked that kinda is like, Jesus. Because the gamma knife is like Law's strongest attack. It like very nearly killed Doflamingo, and the only reason he survived is because he cheated and strung his fucking organs together after he cut him up. So
I guess it wasn't enough to pierce them. He just hit them really hard and probably scratched them up. You know what I'm saying?
No, the gamma knife goes inside you and it cuts you from the inside. So it's not like a physical knife.
His organs, the actual organs themselves.
Oh yeah, the organs are just tough then, huh?
Maybe his belly ain't, but the organs is even tougher.
Yeah.
They're made out of iron. He's a dragon, bro.
Yeah. And Kaido's like, oh, you've learned how tough my defense is. It seems like you're not just mindless fools relying on guts to win. That's when Killer...
Oh, remember that.
Yeah. Killer just like runs along Kaido's body, and then he does his Scyther Sonic. Just, I guess, slicing straight through Kaido. I don't know if it's not really going through him, I guess. But he's just like...
It's weird, like...
He's just like, ah!
No, I think that might be one of Killer's techniques, probably. It is Killer's not penetrating for sure.
But then he would have cut him in half.
Yeah.
Maybe he only...
Yeah, it's just one of his techniques.
Slicing him open? Or did it just go...
No. It didn't penetrate him. It looks like it's just like phasing through him or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, but whatever. Kaido's like, that hurt. Ow. And I guess Big Mom gets tired of everybody's shit and just snipes him with lightning. And Killer seems to be just kind of out for a minute. He really took a big one. Big Mom is like, yo, I'm out here for the assist. As long as there's an open sky, there's no escape for you. Kaido tries to finish him off by just eating Killer straight up, but...
Yo, right?
Yeah, Luffy comes in with the Rhino Schneider. Like, drop kicks Kaido.
Kick one, right?
Yeah, his drop kick. drop kicks Kaido right in the fucking jaw. He's about to do his like blast breath, but Zoro has Law teleport him up, and he uses the Firefox sword style to cut the flame in half. Pretty cool.
Lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Zoro. And Zoro's not done. He somehow finds
he's not done. Yeah.
he finds a way to double jump in air. he's like,
Oh yeah. Come
he goes,
on.
whoo! And Kaido's like, what's that? And Big Mom peeps that like, yo, look out, Kaido, that's not an ordinary sword. And yeah, she's right. It's the fucking Enma. And the Zoro brings down the sword in his flying dragon blaze. And it manages to like cut straight through one of the horns of Onigashima, the big skull thing. Cut straight through the horn. And it misses Kaido because part of the downswing of Enma is that it is a very hard sword to control. So, and Zoro, I guess, doesn't have the hang of it yet. And while he's in midair kind of falling, Big Mom snipes him as well, taking him out for a little while. She then just like starts spraying lightning everywhere. Luffy gets hit. Law also takes a hit. Law's been having a rough time at Wano. He's gotten fucked up a lot. But yeah, Luffy's fine. And she's surprised. She's like, what the fuck? Why didn't it work on you? And he's like, because I'm rubber.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. But Kaido catches him real fast with the fucking blast breath. And Luffy is also still fine after that. And he also asks, he's like, why didn't my technique work? And Luffy says, guts, bitch. And he hits him with the Kong Gatling. My favorite thing is Kaido's like, ah! Ah!
This whole situation is getting changed up. The whole rework.
Ah!
Remember when Sanji kicked that against so hard?
Yeah, it made him handsome.
He's gonna turn that nigga into a seahorse.
Dude, that'd be so funny.
You baby ass out of here.
That's so funny.
He just tanked his dragon fire, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing a dragon can do.
I feel like that's what Kaido's face was. It's like, I don't know what I gotta do now.
Like,
the Thunder Bog
wasn't enough.
My dragon. Maybe I should just go back to Kaido. His form seems to be pretty ineffective against people.
Yeah, I just keep getting slugged and slugged.
It just makes me a big doofy target.
Yeah, it should have not been cool for Kaido, like, since he transformed. I don't know what.
I mean,
yo, look at him on that bottom right.
Taking that fucking.
It's my favorite thing. He's like, wow, fuck.
When Kevin Hart was like, "Oh, I'm getting beat up," this dad was like, "Was that an octopus?"
Yeah, the Kevin Hart joke. Was that octopus?
The child joke.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I mean, fun action chapter. I mean, very One Piece. I think like there's a lot to say that Kaido's taking all of their best moves right now. Like he doesn't seem like he's actually getting hurt by them in any significant way, but he's also surprised that it's actually hurting at all. So he's like, oh damn. Hopefully next chapter we get to see Kaido do a little more than just tank all of their best attacks.
He has dents in his face.
I'm sure everything's gonna flip on its head eventually. Because of course these are the fucking emperors you're fighting. They're not just gonna sit down and be on the defensive this entire time.
Yeah. I like that Big Mom is also in the background, like that cloud thing from Super Mario, just dropping shit on people randomly.
Yeah.
Lakitu.
Like a Lakitu.
Yeah, instead of like the turtle.
Or the asshole son.
Oh fuck that
like
son,
the first
dude.
one that follows you.
Yeah.
You gotta jump over it.
Okay, Baby Bowser.
Yeah,
he's an asshole too.
Oh, actually, that's probably the best interpretation is that she's Baby Bowser in the sky, just dropping shit on people and random.
Doing the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gonna get hers though. I'm telling you.
Oh man, it's gonna be cool.
Zoro gonna turn this nigga into sushi, and then they're gonna have a field day with Mama.
Nah, dude, she's got the soul fruit. She's pretty tough.
Oh yeah, that is another thing. She can make things alive, right?
Yeah.
So also a lot of people are questioning what Enma really is, like what its capabilities are after this chapter, since like of course this was Odin's sword before, right? Like and a lot of people are questioning like is Odin's power inside of Enma itself, because Kaido mentions that he senses Odin's presence within it.
Mm-hmm.
So it could imply that Odin's haki is inside of that blade itself as well, but we're not really sure.
Yeah.
Oh, like the same haki that Luffy's using now.
Yeah, Ryua, something like that. Ryu.
Yeah, but
it could be Ryu.
Your boy Killer B or whatever his name is, Sight man, did damage to him. Without
it's not that it's doing damage, it's more about like piercing, because like that sword was the only sword to ever actually pierce Kaido's skin.
Yeah, it's the one that gave him that scar that he has on his chest and on that dragon form,
like Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been established that swords in this universe have kind of a will of their own, even way back in Logu Town. So it's very possible. Yeah, it's very possible that like the what is actually happening is that when certain swords have like their own will, that's like their wielders or the maker of that sword, their will still being transferred within the sword, which is a pretty cool samurai thing. Very in line with what Wano is. It's just kind of this like Seven Samurai style, but One Piece mode, you know? Very fun chapter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of action, very fun action. Oda's doing a lot with this battle, and I'm sure there's way more to come. There's still so many battles that have to happen, so this is kind of just an appetizer, because we still have to see all the rest of the Straw Hats' fights and all that. So, yeah, can't wait to see what's next.